We're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye.
Welcome to the party, pal.
There's a rule. There's a tradition that says I have to kiss this girl on the lips.
This is Christmas.
Come to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
When Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Not too bad.
Not too shabby, hey?
Not too shabby, hey?
What number of podcast is this so far for the Christmas ones?
This will be number 9? 8?
9.
You guys had a busy weekend.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, we did.
Last weekend was, 8 in 2 days.
It was pretty
nice
fun.
being self-employed.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's great. a lot of freedom over your schedule. You know, fire your boss, become your own boss, as they say, right? I mean, when you think about it,
Every was a fucking MLM.
what did you say?
It's an MLM.
Well, I was about to say, if you think about it, every company is kind of shaped like a pyramid.
Little bit.
So, I mean, really, call like Ford a pyramid scheme, man. Like,
Actually, pretty funny. The logo for Revere I sent out on Instagram, and this guy fucking replies. He's like, I said, there's 3 things you can see in the logo. If you can find them, I'll give you a pat on the back or whatever. He's like, kite, diamond, pyramid scheme. And I was like, well, creative. You got it.
Time for a new logo.
yeah. Shit.
Busted
Wait,
already.
what are the 3?
House,
Kite.
point of interest.
Where's the house?
At the very top, bruh. Do you not see the fucking house? Keyhole.
Oh, the keyhole, yes.
Keyhole. House at the top. Point of interest.
Like the top.
You just blew the logo, Thomas.
Good goddamn.
Yep.
Oh, is that a phone?
that
That's
a
Oh,
ringing?
the phone lines are ringing. Let's go to line
Yeah,
one
let's go
right
to
now.
Caller number 1, you're live.
Like this top part?
House.
That's a tent.
Yeah, I'd like to talk
kite.
to Thomas Harrington. I got a question.
It's a kite, like the one of
Yeah,
the triangle
yeah.
kites that the little kids fly.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin guy who's discovering electricity.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're
what
doing
a
our
kite is.
donation drive. You can hear the phones ringing in now. Call 1-888-69-420.
You're missing a couple.
001, however many digits are missing.
This is a charity to help Josh's roommate Bill to go to therapy so he can figure out how to handle his anger.
How to piss on his own door.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe come up with a better strategy.
Oh, man. So, anyways, can anyone name all the movies that were in the intro?
Oh, we haven't tried that yet.
I
No.
wasn't really listening.
I was not listening that closely.
There was
I'm going to say
Christmas Vacation,
Home Alone was in there.
Yep.
Rocky 4,
Yes, arguably a Christmas movie. I agree.
Die Hard,
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Elf.
No Elf.
300,
Correct. Surprise one.
Spy Kids 2,
Spy Kids 1, but I'll give that to you.
What?
and
Arguably the better Spy Kids movie.
Easily
I
the
think
better
the
Spy
second
Kids
one was
movie.
good. It's like Grown Ups 2 is better than the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Don't
isn't
get me
Spy-
started on Grown Ups.
Isn't
though,
Spy
'cause
Kids 2 the one where
I don't think
like the underground
isn't Taylor the werewolf guy in Spy Kids 2?
yeah,
But like really young.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Shark
Jesus.
Boy and Lava
It like
Girl?
oh,
Is that
don't
at
even
all
get me started on that
Tied
one.
to Spy Kids?
Yeah, it is.
No. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
really?
the
Never
same
saw it.
Like a
universe.
spiritual successor kind
Yeah.
of thing?
Good goddamn.
That movie, Spy Kids 1, creeped me the fuck out. Like how the henchmen were thumbs or whatever the fuck. Like it was,
Yeah, it was
Shit.
weird.
yeah.
Ah.
It was a weird one.
I feel like now that we're talking about it, I think the Kingsmen is like a weird adult spin-off of Spy Kids.
Really?
Like the way they have colorful things blowing
okay,
up
okay.
and it's just like cheesy in the way that the bad guys
No,
are.
it's just
It's kind of an intriguing take.
just a different style of movie, I think.
Yeah.
You know what
Definitely.
movie just popped into my head? Osmosis Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Was Bill Murray the main guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, no, like the dad or whatever.
Yeah, he was the dad
Okay.
who almost dies.
Ah.
He's the body.
Osmosis Jones. What a weird movie.
Yeah.
That's like
It's
along the
sciencey
lines
kids
of
movie.
Atlantis.
Teaches kids something.
Like it's one of those like cartoons or like movies
Yeah.
that we grew up with that nobody talks about.
It
But
was
was
very-
really good when we were kids.
That was a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Was it DreamWorks? Atlantis.
Atlantis might have been.
I thought it was
DreamWorks.
a mystical city.
No, it's Disney.
What's
There's a movie called Atlantis.
What the fuck is?
I thought it was just the underwater city. Isn't that where Aquaman's from?
Oh, Chris Rock is Osmosis Jones.
That is correct. Yeah. He even kind of looks
Um,
like Osmosis Jones, just
Okay,
a
but
white blood
what
cell
about
version.
Samuel Jackson's in The Incredibles? There's a dude who says motherfucker a whole bunch, and he's in a kids movie.
That's on par with I Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd winning a bunch of Teen Choice Award movies. Yeah, and
He's
I'm
just
trying to
in love
remember.
in that song, I thought.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought too.
Oh, Atlantis: The Lost Empire. That's what it was. I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an
No,
animated.
Star Wars movie?
Disney.
Really?
Yep.
Disney's for fucking nerds.
Agreed.
You wanna
Did you
have-
get Disney Plus?
You
Fuck
didn't.
no.
Can't even get Disney Plus.
There's their HBO shows on Disney Plus. Not interested.
There's the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't want to see Baby Yoda. I got Twitter. I'm fine.
I
Seeing
mean,
that shit.
he has a point. So, have you watched The Righteous Gemstones?
Not yet.
Oh.
Working on it.
Pretty good.
Still on Shameless.
Oh yeah, Shameless is also on Netflix. Little.
Yeah, but they have the newest season on.
Oh
Crave.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Does the Crave app work well on your smart TV or other device?
Yes.
Because it's fucking horseshit on the Samsung one apparently. So
Mine logs out constantly. That's my biggest problem with it.
mine like takes so long to load, and then it will load the stream with no audio, and then you kind of have to like stop and start it again, and like it's so fucking annoying.
I've only used my iPad and my laptop.
Oh,
so
really?
It's been fine.
Yeah.
My smart TV's way older than Crave TV.
Didn't we
so-
say Seinfeld's moving from Crave to Netflix?
Netflix did get a licensing deal for Seinfeld for next year or the year after or something like that. But I believe yes.
So is there any point in owning Crave TV anymore?
HBO is
Yeah,
kind of the big one.
HBO is what it is.
HBO and Canadian series, I guess.
Showtime is good.
Showtime, yeah.
And don't you get it if you have a certain like cable package? Like I know.
With Shaw, because a bunch of the Shaw ones will include like Crave or like a partial Crave subscription or
Yeah.
something
Gotcha.
like that. So
But do you even Amazon Prime Video?
Yeah. But it comes with my Amazon Prime, so.
do you have
I
it?
found that out just the other day.
Is there anything like I know there's the Jack Ryan
Jack
one?
Ryan's really good.
Yeah.
Mr.
Tick.
Robot?
What?
The Tick.
What's that?
It was a cartoon show back in the day, and they made a live action one. I think it only got one season.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Cartoon Network's on
Sounds
Amazon
really
Prime
familiar.
TV now.
Oh.
There's like some
Oh.
Cartoon Network stuff on there now.
Wow.
I just started watching again because of Jack Ryan. That's like
Gotcha.
the only thing I've watched on Amazon Prime. But
Yeah.
they have some good movies on
I guess
there
they
too.
have Grand Tour too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have
They have what?
a bunch of random
That's-
stuff on there you wouldn't expect.
That's the guys from Top Gear went to do Grand Tour.
Yeah, because one
Oh.
of them was a fucking asshole or something.
Yeah.
They all
The
quit.
tall guy or whatever got fired. Clarkson got fired. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they all left.
Yeah.
And then the new Top Gear shit. So
Well,
Is-
yeah, 'cause
there
they
is?
replaced those guys with nerds, didn't they?
it was.
Chuck, can you move the mic a little closer to your mouth?
They
Or
replaced
sit
those
awkwardly
guys with
closer to it
nerds.
if you want. just, yeah.
I like it when he's a distance. It's more soft and sensual.
He has a good voice.
Yeah. Now he's singing very properly.
We should have had you as the lead singer back in the day.
Yeah, I can't carry a tune.
What the hell was I doing?
None of us are doing much. I'll tell you that for free.
I beg your pardon.
I know all these power chords.
Oh yeah, making did you really?
F, G.
Did you play with the pinky though? Did you have the pinky?
Oh,
in the
yeah,
power
I
chords?
did.
Good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, guys that just fucking
Do the
that
two
shit.
finger?
Like,
Yeah,
no,
what
that's
the
good
fuck?
shit.
You're copping out.
You
I feel like
with
if you
good-
had hair like Thomas, you automatically were able to play guitar or some sort of
at least
instrument.
moderately well. Yes,
Yeah, it came with it.
correct.
But then his OCD on the drums was even better.
What do you mean?
You're just gonna make them all in the right spot.
Oh yes. Don't touch my drum set.
We'll bring it back.
I'm gonna put my balls on your fucking drum set.
All right, that was our accurate reenactment of grade 8 band. So, yeah. And if I may go back, I was going to say, did you really play an instrument as a kid if you didn't try to make a shitty band with your friends.
No.
I would agree. Yeah. I don't think so.
You know what I was thinking the other day? It would have been nice, like, to play and be good at piano, to have that as a skill as an adult. Because, you know, a decent amount of people can strum away at a guitar. Some people are good at guitar, but who's good at piano? Like, I was listening to Benny and the Jets, just because it's, you know, a normal song to listen to.
A banger, yeah.
Yeah, banger. And I was like, fuck, how sweet would it be to just play down and be able to, like, hit that?
Just walk into like a nice hotel that's got a piano in the
Yeah.
lobby and just start fucking
Just
shredding
real
that bitch.
casual. Like, just, I didn't go there to play the piano, but I got there and I saw the piano, and
Whoops.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
fell down on this piano. There's some Elton John.
Look at Thomas's Google history. It's like, what hotels have pianos?
Yeah. When were they last tuned?
Where is the closest street piano?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got his fucking fedora sitting on the ground. The people are throwing change in.
Make an app, pianos near me. All one word.
Bring it to the
Try to
LRT station.
crowdfund. Yeah, honestly.
I mean, you can win America's Got Talent apparently with piano skills. The kid who won this year was like a
Was just a
savant.
good
Was he
piano
autistic
player.
too, though?
Yes, but he was a savant.
Oh, nailed it. Never
Yeah.
even watched the show.
Yeah, but he was like savant syndrome. So like he sat down on a piano and it was like, and he's singing, and it was like,
It's just like in Grown Ups too. Oh, is that the blind kid?
no, he.
Was that
I
a
don't,
different
No,
one?
he was. I think this one was really
Yes.
autistic.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was also blind. I
Severely
think.
autistic and blind.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
really bad.
Yeah,
yeah.
that kid fucking shredded the shit out of that thing.
It was insane, man.
But
it
in
was
Grown Ups
crazy.
2, Kevin James's kid is sick at piano and he's just absolutely dumb.
We're really on a Grown Ups 2 kick.
It's the
I
greatest
love
movie ever
it.
made.
It's
a great
actually
movie.
such a
It's
good
the
movie.
greatest
It's so
movie
fucking
ever
funny.
made.
That's like
Pretty well.
aspirations in life is to be that group.
Honestly.
I honestly don't need anybody else with me. I just want to be Grown Ups 2.
Adam Sandler, Chris Rock,
David Spade.
David Spade,
and
Kevin
Kevin
James.
Kevin
James.
James.
Tyler is David Spade.
Tyler's turning into Kevin James though.
I always think of the scene in it's Grown Ups 1 where they're playing the basketball game and Kevin James and the other fat guy are like,
Oh,
you want to
let's
both
make it-
pretend to be hurt so we don't have to play the rest of the game? And they're like, yeah, sure. Ooh,
Oh, my back.
yeah. And just limp away. Such a dumb movie, but so good. Grown Ups 2 is
Is
actually
that a
so funny.
cannoli from Stanacci's? Oh, you just ate our daughter's cannoli.
I don't remember that scene.
It's from the basketball scene.
Oh, okay. I just remember the
I've
scene.
seen the movie a few times, in case you
One or
can't
two.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
A
just
few times.
I love the scene where they have the like hot dance teacher or whatever. And the guys are all at the back of the auditorium, just like, yeah. Shaq's really fucking funny in that movie. So
Oh yeah, fucking Shaq's in that. Isn't he a cop?
Yeah,
he's
he's
the
a big
cop,
afro.
and
Yeah.
he plays whatever that.
Officer Falazoo, in case you're wondering.
You don't know the character's name. It's got.
Google it, bitch.
I believe you. I don't have to.
I believe you as well.
Man. Yeah. Who? But then the one who plays the one who's like has like the ring, like the bald ring or whatever, who's supposedly his like big brother.
Tim Meadows,
Yeah. What was that? That guy was in a bunch of other.
Benchwarmers,
Yeah. He also plays the cannibal in
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I can't remember the character's name. It's like a funny name.
Yeah, I can't remember it
Yeah.
either.
Anyways, do you watch that show? No.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've seen a few episodes.
Oh, okay.
I love that show.
It's a good show.
It is a good one. That's one with Sandberg and
Yeah. Andy Samberg.
Terry
Yeah.
Crews.
Terry
yes,
Crews.
Terry Crews and
Those are probably the most famous people. So
the other.
the other ones
Joe
are like no one knows.
Trujillo.
Or yeah, AKA Peter Dose.
Let's go, Galaxy. Let's go.
So you guys got MySpace or
$7? What
Yeah.
are you, fucking 9?
yeah. Sounds like she really wants it, man. Who's gonna give it to her? You. That's who.
One of you guys could have sat up in the front here with me. No, we're good back here.
Tiger got out of the cage, man. Tiger got out of the cage.
So anyways,
Who knew I had that many quotes from what's his name? Nikolaj.
Nikolaj. No, you're saying it wrong.
Man. So speaking of Christmas movies, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, both of you.
Both
but
of you. Yeah, we'll start with you.
No, I'll start with Brice. I don't know Christmas movies too well.
Chuck knows every movie. He's like an encyclopedia of things.
Yeah, but I don't like any of them. I just like Grown Ups too.
Okay. Brice's favorite Christmas movie.
22 times this calendar year.
This calendar month, sorry. Correction.
That's incredible.
It's going to be, remember when the Netflix numbers came out a few years ago?
Yeah.
And someone had basically watched Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King Extended Edition, like continuously through all of 2017. Or no, they watched it basically every day. They watched like 400 and
Just
some
on
odd.
loop.
Yeah. That's going to be Chuck. Some
gonna
guy
be famous
some
then.
guy streamed 8,000 hours of Grown Ups.
How long is that movie too? The Return of the King.
The extended one is like 4.5 hours.
13 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's like 120 too many minutes for a movie, I would say.
It's like every movie's
Nah, worth
really
it.
long
If
these
a movie's
days.
over 2 hours, it better be really fucking good. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
very
if you're
true.
making me commit more than, let's say, 100 minutes of my time, it better blow me away. Like Gangs of New York, worth it.
How long is that? Like a 3-hour movie?
I think it was like 2:45 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Django Unchained.
Is that a Scorsese movie? Gangs of New York?
Gangs
I
of
don't
New
think
York?
so.
No.
No, but it's like it's got John C. Reilly, which really threw me for a fucking
Really?
loop. Yeah, because it's a serious movie. It's not a comedy at all.
So like speaking of long movies, Judy wanted to go see Frozen 2 a couple weekends ago, and we went and
Jesus
saw it.
Christ, you're marrying a child.
I didn't say no.
Oh, it is a
Jesus
Scorsese
Christ,
movie.
you are a
But
I knew it.
I feel bad for parents that have to go see that movie or see it like 1,000 times. That movie is 115 minutes long, and it's a children's movie.
Holy shit.
Well, that was like, I remember one time listening to Hot 107 before it was controversial Power 107, and Ryder played a song, and it was like the Frozen song from the first one. And he's like, well, if you're a parent like me, you've heard this song 900 fucking times. And he didn't say fucking because it was live
On the
radio,
radio.
right?
Pussy.
But the past year, this song has been your life, so why not just play it one more and then play Let It Go by, whoever
By
sings
someone.
that chick.
Yeah.
Anyways, was that enough stalling for you guys to come up with
Oh, yeah, I already
Christmas
had mine.
movies? Yeah.
It's either going to be Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Nice. That was Josh's
That's
answer.
one.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
love
one.
that movie.
It's not on anything. Like, it's on no streaming services, so I haven't seen it in
It's
years.
on the VHS tapes in my parents' basement.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's
I've
the only way to see
Watched that movie probably 30 times from the age of 3 till 7.
it. At least, yeah.
Yeah.
I know I usually just go find it online by
Yeah,
Christmas because
absolutely.
no streaming services have it. Netflix has nothing but shitty their version of Hallmark specials.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They're like,
Yeah.
here's a Netflix movie with nobody that you know, and it's gonna have really bad acting.
Lovely. Chuck? Anyone?
Christmas with the Cranks.
Is that
watched-
the
I
Vince
watched
Vaughn
that-
one?
No, it's
No.
Tim Allen.
It's
Oh,
Tim
is
Allen,
it? Okay.
yeah.
I don't...
It's the one where they say no to having Christmas and they try and go on
Yeah,
vacation.
their neighbors are trying to forcefully put Christmas ornaments on their house.
It's a good
Oh,
one.
okay.
It's on Netflix too.
I don't think I've actually seen this before.
I don't think I have either. I
It's pretty
actually,
good.
I only just saw Jingle All the Way like last year.
That's a good one. I like Jingle All the Way too.
All the way. Love some Arnold.
Speaking of long movies though that are great, The Departed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On that cheery note, has anyone watched The Irishman yet? Oh, I think
Yeah.
we talked about this. Yeah.
It's
Most
hard to
of it.
find 3 hours to sit down and watch a fucking movie. Is my problem.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, I watched
Don't
it in
get
3
it,
parts.
Don't get it mistaken.
I was gonna ask, do you watch it in parts? Can you do that?
I can.
I did.
I just haven't.
Yeah.
I watched
physically
I
have
watched
the
9
ability.
hours of Shameless.
See, and it
yesterday
wasn't because
instead.
I didn't have 3 hours to kill because Judy works until 1 a.m. on Friday, so I have that space of time, and that you can only jerk off so many times in that space of time.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
But I just got bored. Like, I just found the first hour and a half just a snooze fest.
Really?
Of Irishman?
Yeah, like parts of it were good. Parts
Mm.
of it were like, okay, can we just have something happen? You guys are mobsters. But it's also
I
weird.
think it's if you were expecting more an action movie,
But
because
how-
it was a little more of a
I don't know
drama.
what
Well,
I'm
and the guys in the
expecting.
fucking movie are like 80 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I couldn't also figure out how old they were. He's trying to fix his truck, and he is acting like he's a 20-year-old, but he looks like a 90-year-old with like a face that got melted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little funny. Hey,
I've never seen it. I will watch it. What's the movie with Tom Hardy playing the two brothers? Legend.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie too, but I expected it to be more action filled, and it was more like dialogue for the first half hour, hour type of thing too.
Yeah.
My favorite thing Tom Hardy's done lately is Peaky Blinders. Fuck, I love that show.
Good show. I'm kind of behind on it. I only watched the first 2 seasons, I want to say.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But first 2 seasons, really good. So
the new season's on Netflix, and I haven't watched it yet.
Oh,
I just
okay.
haven't had enough time to because it's one of those things that like
a little
I feel
bit
like
of
I
an
have to be
investment.
invested in it for like 2 weeks to watch it because it's only 6 episodes, or 7.
Yeah.
I'm making notes of shows to watch because I don't know any.
I think I'd honestly say Peaky Blinders is probably top 5 shows on Netflix, if not like top 3.
Interesting.
And
For actual quality of the show.
Slightly underrated just because it's not super promoted, because
And
it's not one
it's
of
British
theirs, right?
based,
It's
right?
BBC, right?
Yeah.
So,
but there's Tom Hardy
really
in
good.
it. There's a lot of like big guys in it.
Killian Murphy or whatever. So
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
What
Season
other
2 and
shows?
3 are the best though.
What other shows should Josh you watch over the
Shameless. There's lots of titties. You'll like it.
Shameless.
The U.S. version, obviously.
U.S. version. Do I have to
did
put
the
a
British one
VPN
go
for
as
that?
long? No, if you
No,
just
it's
put
on
it, fine.
Netflix.
Did
It's
the
on
British one
Netflix?
go as long?
No, it only went like 6 seasons,
Oh,
whereas
okay.
the U.S. one's on season 10 right
But
now.
it's like older, correct? Or weren't they going at the same time?
They
So
were going
basic-
at the same time for a little while, but the British one started in, I want to say, 2007, and the American one was 10 or 11.
Oh, okay.
So did they do the same thing as basically The Office? They were like, "Oh, this is good, so we'll
Pretty
copy
much,
it."
yeah.
I've never watched the British Office. I've watched like maybe 3 episodes.
I've watched the
can't do it.
episode 1. It's way too weird and also kind of weird, awkward, and shitty. Like I don't know. It's,
I don't like British humor like anything.
It
comes
is
out.
different. There
It's
is like kind of a
dependent.
cultural
Stephen
difference.
Merchant is really funny, and Ricky Gervais is also really
Ricky
funny,
Gervais
but like
is
the rest of
hilarious.
the people, it's too uncomfortable for
Yeah,
me.
it is. That because the Office's humor is kind of like awkward. Like it's that
No
awkward
laugh
sense of humor.
tracks and however many
Yeah,
seasons
exactly.
there was.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
Office,
yeah.
right?
But a hilarious show. But it was kind of that awkward sense of humor, and I think it just seems too strange with the British people. I don't know. It's
You'd
weird.
have to understand their culture a lot more.
Yeah, I think so.
And watching
yeah.
Peaky Blinders is not going to help you understand their culture because it was
You
set
mean
a long time ago.
1919 Britain and 2019 Britain aren't the exact same.
Well, if you
Really?
look at their last election, you'd think so. But
That just happened too.
That was like, wasn't that just like
yeah, 2
Friday?
days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Anyways, Peaky Blinders pretty good.
Speaking of laugh tracks, though, try watching like The Big Bang Theory without a laugh track.
It's
He hates
fucking
The Big
painful.
Bang
The
Theory
Big Bang Theory is the worst show ever made. And the fact
so
that those
much.
fucking idiots were the highest paid people on television just makes me so mad because they're not
Chuck
talented.
hates the show so much. I used to watch it, and out of Chuck's hatred for it, I just stopped because I couldn't.
Yeah.
If he showed up at the house and I was watching it, or if like even like remnants of it was in the
Let
room.
the hate flow through
To
you.
put this into perspective, Tyler watches a lot of terrible TV shows,
Yeah.
and he
A
wouldn't even
lot.
stoop down to the Big Bang level.
Tyler hates it too.
Although he watches more of like the drama.
He loves
Shows,
cop
not the
dramas. Me and him
comedies.
have that. Like when I used to live with Tyler, that's all we do. We'd watch like Blue Bloods, Hawaii
NCIS,
5-0.
NCIS New Orleans,
Which one?
NCIS Los Angeles,
He's that guy.
Cops.
NCIS Vancouver,
NCIS Calgary.
The worst day of Tyler's
NCIS
life.
Grand
CSI,
Prairie.
Yeah.
Criminal Minds,
CSI's
Law and Order
alright.
SVU.
Which one is the one? Which one's Ice-T in?
Law and Order SVU?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He also watches that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No, kidding.
He,
Just
he
making sure.
literally records the most shows I've ever seen in my entire life. Or
He's
does
up
he-
there.
Or does he just watch it
At
on
least
Shaw?
he records a variety of shows. He's not like some people who just record 86 episodes of Bob's Burgers.
Is that you?
No.
Oh,
No.
Spoiler.
Someone that
alert.
lives in the house.
Someone else who
probably.
lives in the house.
Yeah. Bob's Burgers. I actually don't mind Bob's
I like
Burgers,
Bob's
but
Burgers.
it's like
I don't like 86 episodes of Bob's Burgers. But
like goddamn PVR.
They still do Cops. You don't remember
Oh,
Cops?
like why were you sweating? I was watching Cops.
Yeah.
It still
you gotta get the
exists,
Paramount Network. And
Yeah, they
watch.
just-
I
but
but
watched-
brought
I
it
believe
back.
it's on like syndication or whatever sort of thing. So
No, there's like another one. It's revamped and they like post everything on YouTube too. It's got more money
Ooh.
behind it.
Hmm.
They're trying to make it
Drugs.
more real.
and no, I don't have any to share.
All I think about now though
what
is
the
like when
fuck?
I watch Cops or anything, I'm like, that's just like following my brother around for 12 hours, and it just doesn't sound fun.
Which brother?
It could be either or. It's
One of
both
them is a
sides of
cop, the
camera.
other one's getting attacked by cops probably because he's a fucking idiot. But
Well, the one's in the army, so.
it doesn't mean he won't do stupid
doesn't
shit.
mean he won't do stupid shit.
What movie? Oh, it was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Just going back to.
Oh my
Because it was
God.
2 hours and 45 minutes. Because we like me and Brice go to it, and we're sitting there, and then
I
he's
Google
like,
it.
and Brice is like, "How long is this movie, by the way?" And I have no idea. And he's like, "Hang on 1 second, let me Google this." And he's just like, "Oh God, what did you get me into?" And shows me his phone. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Or
And
whatever.
but we went to like a late showing too. It was like
Yeah.
a 9:30 showing,
God.
so I was like, okay, sweet.
Jesus.
If you could like squish that movie into like an hour and a half package, it'd be unreal. I'd watch it over and over again.
I enjoyed it.
Then Margaret Robbie would have 0 lines,
Yeah, instead of 2 or whatever.
and then people would be all up in arms.
Yeah, they were perturbed enough about that movie or whatever. So
I got paid a bunch of money to not say much.
That's a rough life.
So sad.
That's like, did you watch any of the Spin Chiclets commercial behind the scenes?
No.
They were making fun of Biz because
I saw that the other day.
Taping his stick?
No,
he's like, this is Biz's career in 30 short seconds.
Oh,
and
and
he
that
dumps
was
it,
funny.
skates off. He's like, I made $750,000 a year for 2 seasons doing that, guys.
It was actually so funny.
I did see that. That's pretty funny. So
Dump and change.
Dump and change. Close the game.
literally, the best is when he's like turning around stick handling, but he's just like chopping the ice on either side of the puck.
Did you see the YouTube video of him with Sean Avery in New York? It's like
Yeah.
a
Sean
15
Avery's a psychopath.
It's actually hilarious, man.
Yeah, it's really funny.
It's so funny.
What do they do again? I don't think I
They
ever
just
watched.
walk around. Sean Avery just complains and yells at people.
Yeah.
Gives you a little tour of his apartment,
Yeah.
and he's like super OCD.
He's
Oh, yeah.
like,
He like washes his shoes as soon as he gets inside.
yes.
really?
Like, essentially, if Josh was showing off this place, like, it was Sean Avery's apartment, he's like, this globe was given to me by the Dalai Lama. Those ducks over there were given to me by the best friend of the President of the United States.
Yeah.
This
Like,
tree
yeah.
came from Benito Mussolini himself.
He, like, has a name and an origin
Yeah.
story for everything
Oh,
in his
really?
apartment.
Yeah.
He's like, and my, did I mention I'm dating a model? Yeah. She's super fucking hot, guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I look
I'll
like
have to
Bruce
watch
Jenner,
that.
and I'm dating a model.
Oh, I yell at people that ride their bikes on the wrong side
I've
of the
seen
road.
that. No, it's when people park
So-
in bike lanes and
yeah.
shit. He like yells at them.
Fucking idiot!
Yeah.
Get out of the fucking bike lane!
Like it's New York.
you.
There's nowhere to go, man. Like
Yeah.
the road
you
space
think,
is
you
pretty
think you're the
scarce.
only one with somewhere to be? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fucking
I've also never
cyclists.
noticed these loons or herrings or whatever.
I think those are
over here.
loons. Loon. That's the sound they make.
Thank you.
It's not a fucking Pokemon, man. Come on.
Yeah, they don't yell their name.
Chew.
That was a bad movie, Pokemon Detective.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah, it was not good.
Oh, really?
I missed the original TV series.
I saw the Pokemon movie in theaters.
I think I saw.
Like the one with
At
Mewtwo?
Westmount.
the
Which
first
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
that one, yeah.
That one was like.
I remember that.
Kind of dark, and then
It was dark.
But then there was Pokemon 2000, which had not Luigi, Lugia.
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 Yeah,
Lugia.
it like
Lugia,
was a
yeah.
weird flying
That
thing.
guy knows.
Yeah,
Which was
I saw those two in theaters.
what was
Don't
like
remember what theater.
the super strong Pokemon? That was in the first one, right? What's it called?
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo.
was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. know
And it
your
was like
Pokemon.
really dark because he was
The
evil
Mewtwo
and
in-
talked, which was weird.
Yeah. and he
So-
was sad or something too.
Yeah.
The Mewtwo and Pokemon Detective was super weird,
Oh, really?
super uncomfortable.
No
to
shit.
see.
Look at him. He looks like a fucking mutated sperm.
If Sean Avery was a Pokemon, it'd be Mewtwo.
Well, yeah, like Mewtwo's handicapped cousin. Without any of the abilities, just the looks. That's
Mewtwo
it.
from Alabama.
Honestly, have you seen the like the memes where it's the headline like "Turns out marrying your cousin genetically isn't that bad" or whatever? And the article's from an Alabama university.
Roll Tide, baby.
The Tide News. Don't worry about sleeping with your cousin. You'll be fine. Studies show.
I mean, you know, big universities, you don't know everyone's last name.
It is Alabama. Everybody's related a little bit.
Oh man.
We're gonna get cut off the airs for this one.
Yeah. Signal lost.
Makes going to family dinners easier, right?
Exactly. They know what they're getting into.
You want to meet my dad? I've known your dad since I was 3. Sorry.
Might be a redneck.
Just ignore me.
You go cruising for chicks at a family reunion.
You know, I've never actually... Does Larry the Cable Guy have... He must have specials out there, like Comedy Central or
lots.
DVD or whatever. I've never actually watched an entire one. I've just kind of seen his bits
You want to know
through
how
the
my
osmosis of society, how
wanna
you
know
sort
how
of
know
learn
my
things,
family's
you know?
redneck? They have, I'm pretty sure my dad and my uncle both have majority of his shows on DVD.
Oh, yeah. Do they have his
Redneck
comedy
bad
CDs,
taste,
too?
tough to say.
What?
Do they have his comedy
I said
CDs?
redneck or bad taste, whatever.
Either or.
I bet you my dad's still holding on to all those Dane Cook DVDs.
Oh, God. Who was I talking to this about the other day? Or did we mention this?
I think we
because I
did.
had so much Dane Cook on my like iPod video, and it was because we were into it for whatever
I remember that.
reason.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I always like to shuffle like all of my music when I'm just doing something like just
Yeah.
for whatever. But
People
then
who
the
make
fucking
playlists are fucking weird.
yeah, fucking nerds. But then random Dane Cook tracks would come on in the middle of your like workout mix, and you're like, God fucking
Oh, man.
damn it. He wasn't wearing
Yeah, I worked
loafers,
out
was
at
he?
the BK Lounge.
BK.
Gotta bring your coops, baby.
Dane Cook was like the
fuck
Kevin
yeah.
Hart of 2006, though.
Yeah, but when
Yeah, except not
'cause when-
Jack.
He was kind of jacked back then.
No.
In a skin in,
Whopper no onion.
in a 2006 wear.
sauce in my pussy.
Yeah, but now in retrospect, Dane Cook wasn't
Funny.
that funny, and
No.
he apparently stole like so many goddamn jokes. And
Yeah, and then
stuff.
his brother stole all his money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Really?
why he's
That's
poor
why he
and doesn't do
disappeared, yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Really? Shit.
Employee of the Month
happened
was
there?
a really funny movie, though. Jessica Simpson.
Oh yeah, that was. What was the one where he? Good Luck Chuck, where he would like sleep with chicks and then
Yeah.
they got married or whatever.
Yeah, shut the
So,
fuck up, please. Don't talk about that movie.
It's really bad. Oh, and then people made fun of him for it.
Oh, good luck, Chuck. Fuck off.
My name's Charles. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What was he on? He was on somebody's podcast. I think it was like King and the Sting or something. I was like,
Dane
I'm
Cook
gonna-
was?
Yeah, he was on one of them.
Oh, really?
And no, it wasn't King and Sting. It was Fighter
Well,
and the
then Fighter
Kid. He
and the
was on
Kid.
there. And I went and watched one of his stand-ups, like one of his arena shows. I'm like, this is just bad. Like he just like
Sold out to like
yells
12,000
explicit
people.
things into the mic that aren't that funny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you're like,
Family Guy is a good bit making fun of them, where like it's college kids, and they're like, "He's loud, so it must be funny." Ha ha ha! ha. Right?
I'll
So,
punch that bee in the face. What
yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
oh god,
kind of name is Dane?
just go after his name. He's not funny. He steals a joke. And what is that
And
name?
his name, which was not picked by himself but by other people, is
Dane.
dumb.
It's an even worse middle name. Spencer.
Is that Spencer's middle name?
No
yeah,
way.
yeah, you can bully him for it. It's really fun.
Oh, good. Well, and speaking of which,
I wonder how that.
I meant to read his
ski trip
excuse
for the weekend.
live
is?
Oh,
on
yeah.
air
Yeah, let's read
because
this.
Spencer skipped 4 episodes recording today. Real commitment to the cause
Is this episode 1?
of the day, yes.
Yeah.
And then, so said he had to go.
Organize his t-shirt drawer.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, there's 4 t-shirts in there, though.
Not gonna make it this weekend. He was supposed to go skiing in Golden. Friend got a room on the hill for $100. Gotta get the legs warmed up for Japan. I'm like, all right, fair enough, whatever. Gave me
Guy
lots of notice.
flexes his travel schedule so hard.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Go on the old
last
Instagram
night,
stories.
Last night, Mr. Paulus surfaced on another friend's Snapchat.
Live report.
Fairly late at what appeared to be, I believe, was the Pint. Not sure if White Ave or downtown, to be determined.
No, it's the Pint Golden, actually.
Yeah, it's a new bar.
they're interprovincial now.
Said friend's Instagram
Yeah.
story. He doesn't ski or snowboard, but he was probably
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Probably in Golden. So,
To hang out.
oh,
How
but
many people have been incriminated by Snapchat stories?
I know.
Yeah, I can confirm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This guy's the one who threw me under the fucking bus.
What? Oh yeah, I remember
What?
now.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me tell that story after. But then Spencer was, it was just, yeah, I had to bail. Got to work tomorrow night, which I assume means Sunday night, because they're on nights now.
Oh, so he's not going skiing.
Yeah, he's not going skiing.
Oh, you
obviously,
did call him out.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he
you
still
called him
didn't
out.
come to this.
Yeah.
It's all right. We're better off without him.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
I don't have to be slowed
Don't
down
have-
by Bing News.
Might have to give him the old
Big search.
Oh, heap ho.
Donald Trump on The Apprentice
You fight.
treatment. The story was one time I was just. Oh, you know what it was? No, someone fell asleep. It was a part. No. So we were at a party, and someone fell asleep in a chair, and like across the party from me. And Chuck, it was actually like this, where Chuck was between me and that person, but Chuck was talking like to people over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just sent a Snapchat video, like zooming in on whoever was like passed out in like the lawn chair. But Chuck was just ripping on Luke the whole so there's
not
like
being there.
Yeah. So there's like a 20-second video of me slowly zooming on the chick, which I thought was funny, but you can just hear Chuck complaining about it. And I had I didn't even realize it.
Instead of him getting in trouble for filming a chick sleeping, I got in trouble for saying Luke has way too many family birthdays.
Yeah.
But to be fair, how many relatives can you possibly have?
How many birthdays can you have throughout the year? He has like 20 relatives, and there's like 68 birthdays.
It's like his family's dogs. They're aging in dog years, so they have a party every fucking
7 times a year.
Yeah, 7 times a year. That was like,
Oh, okay, we're digging up skeletons out of my closet now, so
Yeah.
let's move on.
Next segment.
Luke's gonna not talk to me until 2021 now.
oh, that's 2 weeks. That's pretty normal.
I said 21.
Oh shit. Never mind.
12 months and 2 weeks.
That was like, there was this one chick who, when my sister worked at Pro Hockey Life, there was this one chick who would call in saying she had funerals or whatever to go to. And then it's like, one day the manager called her out and was like, "You gotta be running out of aunts and uncles."
No, they're Irish Catholic. There's lots of them.
Plausible deniability. Chuck's already thought ahead for this.
No, the
excuse,
Irish Catholic, but they have a regular funeral, and then they have what do Irish people do when you die?
A wake?
Yeah, they
Is
have
it a
the
wake?
wake after.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but
they're
they also fuck like rabbits, so
that's true.
there's a
They're like
million and a half
they're
of
the
them.
only people that still have like 7 kids per family. And it's
Yeah.
2019.
Oh, you only had 7? That's fucking pretty lame.
That's pretty lame. You can't.
Would you give up halfway?
Man.
Can't build a football team with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our
Some of them are
Thanksgiving
going for
football is
rugby
going to be
teams.
weak as fuck.
I guess you guys are playing short this year.
Yeah.
It's funny because Irish people are also short.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
No. The second Irishman's curse.
Yes.
Oh, the night that Patty Murphy died.
Hey,
night I'll
you
never
don't
forget.
associate us Irish with fucking newfies. Jesus Christ.
Are you sure about that?
Patty Murphy that's a pretty fucking
That's a good
Irish
song.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a newfie song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Great Big
well.
C.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love Great Big C.
I like
bro.
Great Big C.
Mm-hmm. Alan Doyle.
Great guy.
Best
Great
character
artist.
name when he was in Robin Hood with Russell Crowe. His character name was Alan O'Doyle.
Actually?
Yeah.
He was in that movie?
Yeah.
I'd have
No
to
way.
rewatch it. No way. Weren't there supposed to be sequels to that one? And then...
Yeah.
But then Russell Crowe was crazy, so
Is he?
he threw a fucking telephone at his assistant.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, that was like 17 years
If
ago.
Spencer was here, I'd be throwing a lot of things at him, so...
See, that's fair.
yeah.
But it'd be for his own stupidity, not because he wouldn't get him drugs.
Oh, right. Is that what... is that what
Yeah.
the story...
H
Well, actually, I'm not going to say what you would
E
throw things at Spencer for.
R O I N. Do you know where to find this guest?
My friend. Fuck. That's such a good movie,
I know,
actually.
man.
Get him to the Greek. I fucking love that. That was a good movie.
Russell Brand is like a motivational speaker now or something.
Which is crazy
He-
because he didn't even have to act for that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like half of his movies. He doesn't act. He just
He
like
just kinda-
acts like he
He's
just.
just
is who he
Russell
is.
Brand.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
also not that funny.
No,
I can agree
no.
with that.
No.
No,
And
but
he
he's
never
very
was.
he's very like meta spiritual kind of guy
He
now,
is.
you know.
His stand-up's not that funny.
No, he's
He
more
does
funny to
stand-up?
laugh
He
at in
does
his
do
movies
stand-up.
because he's so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He does do stand-up, and I laughed at like maybe 2 of his jokes in an hour and a half.
Hour and a half stand up.
Maybe it
That's
was
a
an
little
hour.
ridiculous.
Maybe it was an hour. I don't know.
Yeah.
Time really drags on when you're listening to that.
He has long hair. I thought he'd be funny. You know?
Yes. Long hair equals funny.
Exactly.
So now we've come
Shouldn't
to
have
the
got my
conclusion
fucking
that long hair equals funny and can play guitar or other instruments so
We're
far today.
such racists here.
Like the triangle.
Correct.
That's like the
Do you
only
guys
instrument
remember-
I think I'm thinking of the same thing. No, Chuck played the triangle.
And the wood block. Don't
And the
forget
wood block.
fucking wood block.
Oh yeah, I'm not discrediting you, but there was one fucking song. So
I missed
in-
every single note.
in junior high band where the ending note was one triangle ding.
And I missed it every fucking time.
Every time he.
It like ends and Chuck's just
Yeah,
standing
no,
there like,
no,
only-
we
The
Bryce,
only
literally,
triangle note in the whole song.
Yeah, the only triangle note in the whole song. The song would end because Chuck would just sit there and zone out because it's like 2.5 minutes or whatever, and then everyone would be like, finish, stop and look at Chuck, and Chuck would be like, oh, ding.
I remember in
Like
He'd
Procopio.
be like, what?
Yeah, Procopio would talk to you and be like, "You have the most important role in this entire song."
yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, my one fucking note that I can't hit.
That's okay. I was the cymbals for
He
some
also
reason.
loved you too because he thought it was funny, but he's like, Chuck, man, like you gotta pay attention. If any other kid did that, it would be like, you're off the fucking triangle.
Go home.
Yeah.
You're done here.
You don't cut it for grade 9 band.
I just remember we had to like play something on guitar for like to get our marks or whatever.
And
he was
I
like,
just leave my guitar at home. Oop, forgot it. Give me 100.
I just remember getting a 7 out of 10, and I was so fucking miffed.
Yeah.
If I got a 7 out of 10 in anything in my life, I'd be stoked.
Don't even start with that. I was in 20 pure math with you, and you literally showed up to like maybe 30% of the classes with Mr. Trin, and you like walked away with like a 92% in that class. You'd come in, you'd
What
write
can I
an
say?
exam, and Trin would be like, I don't know how the fuck you, because you remember how vulgar Trin was.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd like be swearing up and down. He'd be like, Chuck, I don't know what the fuck you're doing right now. He's like, but if you don't want to show up and keep getting 90%, you can keep doing it.
And what did I do?
Just kept
I
doing
didn't
it.
show. And
doing
then
that.
let me tell you, Math 30 was a whole different story.
You had
Was
Mrs.
I in your math
Did you have
30?
Pahud?
Yeah, it was way harder.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to work for that one.
I had the calves for math
I
30
didn't.
pure. And I was in a fucking computer lab. We had
The calves. Yeah. I think, no, he taught me calculus. I had Rollheiser. Her class was in the back corner or
Same.
whatever. Yeah.
Crickets.
I think that was, no, wait, I did have, fuck. No, I had
Your
Pahud
sister
for 20.
was in my Math 30 class.
Yeah.
She had like a 97.
Yeah,
in grade
what
11. Like, what the fuck?
What
I
a
got a
nerd.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in 30 pure honors. It was the only class I ever failed in high school. I was with Michael Lauder and Spencer Gelinas.
And you
we,
failed?
We all
Fucking
sat
idiot.
in a line and played video games on the computers all class.
Oh, yeah.
And I got 48% after the...
Philly Scott.
Whoops.
So you guys remember?
Philadelphia Scott.
You guys remember?
Great guy.
You guys remember Daniel Young?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I failed
guy.
fucking math 10 because he put calculator games on my TI-83, and I just played fucking calculator games.
God damn it, Daniel Young.
God damn it, Daniel.
Imagine that with a full computer and you just sit there and play whatever website games we used to play in high school.
I don't know, these fucking calculator games, they were pretty good.
Pretty fun.
They were pretty good.
Remember they, oh no, maybe it was
Rick
junior
Ricker,
high, but
baby.
they somehow figured out how to get Halo 1 on the computers. They sort of bypassed it or whatever.
Yeah,
Everyone would
I
play
remember
that.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Halo Combat Evolved. Pardon me.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Do better.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna. The one story, just backpedaling here to the band thing, was there was one song we had to play for a concert, and we really put off learning it or figuring out the chords, because it was literally, for some reason, we had 4 fucking guitars or whatever, and then
And 2 bass guitars.
yeah, and I was the only one who sort of knew how to read music at the time, so I had to figure out the chords and then teach you two smart
Oh, I could
guys.
read the music. I just didn't want to.
Yeah, but anyway, sure.
I can't read music for guitar.
I used to be able to.
I used to be able
now
to,
I just
yeah.
can't read in general.
CTE boys.
Yeah, yeah.
No, just stupid.
But then anyways, so like on the day of the concert, I like try to teach you guys the chords there. And then we're like, all right, we'll just play really quiet. And then you remember this?
I didn't even plug my guitar in.
Yeah. And then he's like, do you remember this?
Yes, I remember
Can you
this.
turn up the guitars, please? And we're just like, put it up like, boop, like one
I
notch,
had
and strum it, and then he's like a little more. Boop. One.
I had the power cord out in mine. It was just like turning the knob, giving it a good crank.
You're like, look, I'm doing it.
Speaking of,
If you gave us tab, I could have read it. But
oh yeah, exactly. We
no,
were
no music
dumb.
for me.
But but the best story for teachers who didn't give you a shit and just gave you marks, random ass marks. Who was the shop teacher when we were in grade 10?
Oh,
Stefan, you.
yeah, the one who owns Famosos all over the place.
Oh, is that
yeah,
what he
That's
owned?
why he
Oh,
left.
okay.
He went to
Okay.
Italy to learn how to cook pizza.
Nice.
Seriously?
Let me tell you, I did nothing in shop class in grade 10.
Yeah,
Me neither.
neither.
I
It took
literally.
me 3 months to make the C clamp.
I don't remember anything for shop class.
Yeah,
except for
everyone
just sitting
made those
there.
little bird shop or birdhouse things.
Yeah, I didn't even make one.
I
Never
remember.
got to that point.
No, so you know how there's like a what's normal welding called again?
Oxy-acetylene welding, or which one? Arc welding?
Stick?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there MIG welding? Is
MIG,
that a thing?
yeah.
So, well, because you have to do whichever one is with gas and whichever one is with electricity or whatever the fuck. it
MIG's
is.
electricity,
Yeah.
gases.
Okay. Or no, arc is with.
MIG uses gas as well.
Yeah. Anyways, there were the two different types of welding, and I just never fucking did them. And then I know he never paid attention because he actually, sorry, not that he didn't pay attention. It's that he would just go through everyone's grades and just pick either 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 on every unit unless you did a really good job and he remembered. Because it was literally like 7, 7, 8, 8. 7, 8, 8, 8, 7 sort of thing, and he just picked random fucking marks, and I did fairly well on the welding units, and I have never touched a welding torch in my entire life. So that's the quality education we were getting growing up. So yeah,
Good times.
good times.
I saw Le Corsier last weekend,
I don't know who that is.
the social teacher.
He
The one
ran
that had the big,
marathons.
long beard.
You ran marathons and shit, right?
Yeah, he like...
Oh, I
Yeah.
never had that guy.
I
He
didn't
left when
either.
we were in grade 11, I think, for a year to like travel the world and teach his kids. And he's like a slumlord for that. What's the apartment complex company?
There's a few of them.
There's a few.
Blue, whatever.
Boardwalk?
Yeah, Boardwalk. Yeah, he owns a few. He like part owns a few of their buildings.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, or he used to. I know he
Oh,
still
okay,
owns
yeah.
buildings. That's what
Okay.
he's doing. He's retiring. But like, I
Really?
saw him at the bar.
Interesting.
And what was the football teacher? The football coach's name?
Carabine?
The
Not
big
Carabine?
guy with like the spiky hair.
Oh.
McInnes.
Yeah, McInnes was there too.
Carabine's a piece
What
of
bar
shit.
were you at?
I was just at Provincial. Just
Oh. Nothing like seeing teachers out and about these days.
I just remember he was benching like 385 pounds one day.
Oh, so his body weight.
Yeah.
Little fucking bowling ball.
before
Which
school.
one was this?
No comment.
And he was like, Josh, can you spot me? And I was like 140 pounds in grade 10. And I was like, bro, you're going to die.
What do you want me to do? Yeah.
Sure, I'll fall on you as well.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just adding 140 pounds to this equation.
Drops it, fall
yeah.
forward.
Yeah, exactly. Don't want to crush your fingers in under there or whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
dear.
ready to get a hernia spotting somebody.
Oh man, that kid. So he always talked about like fighting with Tom and his friends. Did they actually do that, or is he just a guy who like exaggerated?
He
stories?
exaggerates.
Oh, okay. I thought so. I'm like,
That
'cause-
guy's so full of shit, I'm surprised he's not taller.
I just remember we did like, because I was in Chem 20 or whatever in grade 10, we did like critical thinking Fridays. So we would just watch like loose change and stuff. And we were talking about like
oh, so that's where the conspiracies career started.
yeah, so we were talking about like
No, that was with
9/11.
Plouffe.
Oh yeah, we were groomed from a young age to be tinfoil hat guys, honestly. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those educators, in the Catholic school system really shaped our minds.
I'm pretty sure
A bunch of
all the church at that school.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying. And
Critical thinking
And
Fridays.
then like I think Nathan and Eric were in that class with me in Chem 30, and Nathan was just like egging him on, being like, fucking jet fuel can't melt steel beams and all this shit. And he's like, they're fucking flying tin cans, you know, like it was pretty insane. So it was good times.
And who was the teacher?
Caroline.
Oh, and he would show you guys a loose change.
Yeah, we were watching Loose Change,
Yeah,
and we watched
nice.
Gattaca for some fucking reason.
What's that?
What a flick.
What's
what
that?
a flick, eh?
Is that Jude Law and
Yep.
what's that other guy's name?
And he has to like get leg extensions or something to fly.
What?
It's like
he's like genetically impure, but he wants to be an
Yeah.
astronaut.
yeah.
And then
Oh.
Jude Law's character was like perfect, but then he jumped into a shallow pool or some shit.
Yeah.
So he takes over his identity so he can become an astronaut because it's futuristic and shit.
Gattaca movie. Just search movie.
It's not
Oh,
that
I
good,
spelled
but
it
it's not bad.
It's not a bad movie.
It's a nice way to kill time in school.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
lot of that. Teachers just mailing it in.
Oh yeah, they were probably hungover or whatever.
Yeah.
Speaking of hungover, my 2 fucking roommates today. Oh my goodness.
What a
They
bunch
need a
of
couple
dummies.
more bananas, hey?
So Judy's boss invited us to the chiropractic Christmas party this year, and she's like, "We're getting drunk tonight." I'm like, "I don't feel like being hungover."
Yeah.
She doesn't get hangovers. She's fine. I'm like,
Yeah, it's because she's like
Again,
18.
you're dating a child.
marrying.
Marrying, sorry, pardon me.
Come on, man.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Let's go with the times.
That actually like is a consideration now. It's like, do I want to be hungover for 3 fucking days? I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
like, no thanks. I don't.
yeah.
Well, and her boss drinks like scotch and whiskey, and you just get roped into drinking that instead of beer. And no,
Yeah.
Not for me.
I don't want to be hungover for 3 days. I don't recover like I used to.
I'd rather be a piece of shit and
I don't
sober
recover
on
in general.
Sundays.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just
exactly.
slowly,
I want to
slowly
enjoy my.
deteriorating.
What's that?
I don't recover from hangovers. I just keep deteriorating more and more.
Well, if you had more than 12 hours between hangovers. Just kidding.
Fair enough.
I will take this home and reflect on it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or, like, yeah, if I want to bum around on a Sunday or whatever, I want to enjoy myself while I'm doing it, not just sitting
Yeah.
there like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to have I don't want to be hungover and have a shame over all at the same time for my entire day, and then 6 o'clock.
shame over.
I just can't handle the fucking hangover binge eating.
Oh man,
Just shreds
No,
my
I feel
guts.
you. I feel you.
let me
It's like a fucking concrete mixer down there.
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, but you
Right.
live
And then
like
you're like,
Tyler,
oh,
he
well,
eats-
I haven't had a vegetable in about 72 plus hours. so-
72 plus weeks.
Yeah, but you live with Shell. He eats like that every Sunday, no matter what.
Maybe in 2020 I'll have a salad.
Nice.
That'll be my New
Is that
Year's
your
resolution
big
is to
step?
have a
Nice.
salad.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
January 2nd, 11:59. Good year. That salad, not bad. Maybe I'll try another one next year.
Maybe I might even bump it up to 1.5 next year.
Yeah. Is it a McDonald's salad,
Yes.
though?
And I just ate the chicken out of it.
Yeah,
left all
crispy
the-
chicken.
Just ate the chicken with the sauce squirted on the chicken, so it's still like 1,600 calories.
And it's fucking barbecue sauce too. It's not
Yeah.
even salad
Yeah.
dressing.
Can I sub the salad dressing for hot
18
mustard
packs
dipping
of barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
please?
Can I just have chicken nuggets, please?
Can you
Yeah.
just hand me the ketchup pump?
Can you put the chicken nuggets on a bed of lettuce for presentation, please?
Minimal leaves. I don't want to waste.
Yeah, exactly. I care about
I
the
don't want my
environment.
nuggets to get soggy.
Oh man.
I don't know if Adam's gonna make it to this podcast in 2 hours here or whatever.
What? You don't? It's like 12:30. You don't have that much
He doesn't have that much
trust
time.
in him? Yeah.
Oh, he was pretty fucked up. Didn't remember getting home last night. He comes into my room. He's like, "Bro, come downstairs. We got 9 bitches." There were no females at my house.
And somehow he came home with 9 dogs.
Female dogs. He confirmed.
And Josh goes, "Fuck, we're gonna have to bring these back."
Yeah, God. All right, everyone start checking tags for phone numbers.
Oh, this one's got a tattoo.
And
Yeah.
you're,
Nice,
and you're
dibs.
like, hey, how did one of you get home with 9 dogs? And he's like, oh, he's just peeing on people's doors outside. It's okay.
Oh, okay, so there's 2 of you, so 4.5 dogs each.
Just
It's actually
Jesus.
10 dogs. One's outside peeing on the doors with him.
He had to. It was a one. He's a real like one-upmanship guy. So he's like, "Oh yeah, you think that? You call that peeing on a door?" Oh man.
Fucking guys.
Title of this episode: Pissing on doors.
I don't know. You might want to save that for the guy who did the door pissing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's more relevant now because he hadn't done it at the time
Yeah.
we
No, those
recorded.
Yeah, he was
those
last
two
weekend.
episodes we did last weekend, they're unlistenable. I had to edit them. This
We had
week.
to cut we had to cut so much shit out of them.
They're like 5.5 minutes. You were here for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
pretty much, dude.
They're like 40 minutes. So for the there were like there's a
It's
couple
mostly
things.
commercials.
Yeah.
It's like the Paramount Network.
It's just
Yeah.
Thomas and Josh doing ads.
It's literally
It's literally shouting out a bunch of different.
our podcast just becomes like 2-hour ad reads.
It's like
Just reading the ingredients off of like whatever.
We're sponsored by Kirkland water bottles.
Yeah. Nutritional facts.
Ozonated water. 0 calories.
those are a spring water source, actually, which means Ontario's lakes.
Oh yeah, yum.
Gross.
Did you see that? Where all
what?
the like Nestle is bottling water from like the Ontario lakes, and they paid $0 for it or whatever, and then they sell it for $1 a bottle. Or
They just have a bunch of skiffs go out with buckets.
What?
yeah, you didn't know that?
And that's
Well, you know,
allowed?
you sell the water, people piss, and it fills the lake back up.
Yeah.
The water cycle. I learned about that in like grade 3. Right?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's free. You're paying for the bottle.
Do they actually want it? Interesting.
That was a huge thing about
They
it.
don't want to.
Recently?
They are. Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
I need to look this up.
Yes.
What's your
Sons of
guys'
bitches.
biggest complaints about the holiday season?
Living on Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah, that's your own. That you did that.
Bunch
You
of,
made your bed, so
bunch of horse-drawn carriages out there.
Really?
smells like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they did that.
Doing the horse ride.
I thought they only did it on like the north end by the
Yeah,
church.
The 2,000 people that walk by your house every day.
No.
That
Still
must
no
be fun.
window coverings.
No window coverings, so I'm an
Just an update on that
exhibitionist and all
story.
that.
You're
Yeah.
like, I still walk naked around the house, though. Don't worry.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Fuckboy energy, eh?
Helicopter.
Just every single evening before bed, just go and stretch at the front window.
It's like that one, the one where Will Ferrell is the really rich guy but ends up going to prison. And he stretches and his gardener is like right outside the door and he's like doing like squats. Anyways. Get Hard? Is that what that
Yeah.
movie's called?
Yeah.
I only watched it once and I think I slept through it. But anyways.
I actually listened to that, like re-listened to the podcast
Which one?
yesterday night, where I got called out for.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty interesting.
Yeah. What do
Not
I...
wrong though.
Yeah. What do I not
do
like
not
about
know
the
what
holidays?
you speak about.
Slammies is all I'm gonna say. Gonna leave it at that.
That's my username.
I hate the terrible mix of people,
On
or
s-
especially
on,
like bosses at
Plenty of
companies
fish.
Yeah.
that have this like you need to work constantly attitude during it. But they'll be the casual ones. They're like, I'm gonna come
okay,
in like
yeah.
maybe, but you guys need to be doing stuff every single
Gotcha.
day. And if I catch
know
you
who you're
not
talking
working,
about.
talking about other no, but there's lots of people that just like they're just like, let me be casual about it, but let me be an asshole to everybody else about it.
Yeah, my dad actually shuts down the shop for like 10 days or
Yeah, if
whatever.
you're gonna if you're gonna shut her down, shut her down.
Yeah,
don't
just shut her
don't
fully
don't
down.
half-ass it and tell 3 guys to bust their asses and
Yeah.
5 guys are doing
Or like
nothing.
Yeah,
places where, I mean, as an outsider looking at it, but yeah, for them to like start back up like 27th to 29th, then go back.
Oh
off
my
again,
god, that's
it makes
my
no
old job.
sense, right?
It makes
Yeah.
no
It
sense.
doesn't
Yeah,
make
they
any
were
sense.
working like
Yeah.
the people in my
It's
office
just
were
unproductive
taking.
days, and it costs the company money too, right?
Were,
So-
yeah, in my old office, they were taking most of the people were taking 27th, 29th off, and then what was it? The Fridays, the 20 is the 30th, I think. So they go back to work on Friday. So you go back for one day, and then New Year's is on Wednesday. So you go back for 2 days, and then you get New Year's off. It's like, what the hell? Just give him
Yeah.
off from that week until New Year's.
I would agree.
But what if I told you you could fire your boss today if you come to my meeting in my basement? Yeah.
I tell you, I went to one of those.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I got dragged into.
You.
Yeah, I got dragged to one.
And here we are today.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got dragged to one, then walked out the back door. 'cause
I've
I didn't
only
wanna sit
had to
through it.
make payments of $799 a month for the past 4 years, but it's going pretty great.
But
I've
you,
made no money off of it.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
you get a website where you sell the same products as 700,000
And the website is like
other people.
It's like Josh7298649 dot
WordPress.com.
Yes, exactly. dot airborne.wix.com.
oh, baby.
I'm no longer signing up for free 1 month trials.
Yeah, why?
Because
He's got 17 uncanceled free trials.
no, because I signed up for a premium free account on LinkedIn like 3 months ago, and I canceled it like a day and a half in. And what they didn't say is that, well, they said, they're like, you get Sales Navigator with this. They didn't say you had to cancel Sales Navigator. So I'm sitting there a month and like 5 days later, and I'm checking my credit card account and have an $862 charge from LinkedIn. I'm like, what the fuck did LinkedIn just charge me $862 for? I go on there, it's like, you didn't
For like
cancel
a year of Sales Navigator?
Yeah, I'm like, they're like, you signed up for Sales Navigator. I'm like, no, I signed up for LinkedIn Premium. They're like, it came with that, so you actually signed up for both. And if you wanted to cancel, you had to cancel
find
both
it?
of them. Oh yeah, I was like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
Please give me my money.
Yeah, this is
and
bullshit.
I submitted it through the website. Waited 2 days, and I was like, fuck this. So I tweeted at them. The Twitter account got it resolved in like less than 30
That,
minutes.
that is
Well, that's
actually
what happens when
that's
you're a Twitter celebrity like yourself.
yeah.
My 10
Yeah,
followers.
so, but for you normal people out there who are non-famous, like Brice, it's still, that's actually a good way to, like, don't go to, like, 1-800 customer
No,
services.
just tweet them.
Either tweet them or, like, if they have a Facebook business page, you can message them as well, and they respond way better. Twitter is good because it's public-facing,
Yeah,
and then they
that's
look bad. So
definitely,
you put, like, a
absolutely.
period at the start so you can mention them, but it still shows to everyone or whatever. So.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's really good.
Unless it's Skip the
Secret
Dishes,
hack.
then you phone them.
Skip
That's
Dish-
how you get the most money back from Skip the Dishes is phoning them.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, trust me,
Oh,
I
I
got
hate
a
Skip
lot
the
of skip
Dishes.
credits.
I hate them so
Do you
much.
just complain every time?
Our driver
No,
was,
I complain when they fuck my shit up,
Oh, okay.
which is every time. So yeah,
yeah, our driver was
Wink.
sitting in a parking lot for 20 minutes last weekend.
I had a driver go to the Royal Alex. He's like, "I'm outside your building." I was like, "I live in a house, dude." I don't think you're here.
The biggest load of shit is that they want you to tip ahead of time. It's like going to a restaurant tipping my waitress before.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't
you're
like
buying
that.
a
I don't like
$30
that.
meal.
Back good service.
You have to actually tip first and just hope that your service is good. So you decide
Yeah,
what kind of service
fuck
you
that.
want.
You gotta look and see how far away the restaurant is.
Yeah. Uber
Like,
Eats
okay,
is-
well this guy's not gonna fucking get here anytime soon.
There's
Yeah.
so many of those. How
Yeah,
many are there
I
now? There's
really-
DoorDash, Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats, there's
Foodora.
Foodora. How many? There's.
I think those are kind of the big ones.
Yeah.
There's one more that started up. It's like a Beaumont-based
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah.
There are
Right.
random small ones or whatever, but
Yeah.
I don't like the tipping before for both ways because there's been times where I'm like, fuck, I wish I could tip that guy 0, or
Yeah.
times where I'm like, oh, that guy was super fast and really nice. I wish I had tipped a little better, right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah. That makes no sense whatsoever.
yeah.
But like I'm
don't
usually
like that
a
part.
$5 tipper unless I'm ordering a bunch of stuff, and they're
Fuck
like,
you, John Hamm. Stop advertising for
Look,
Skip
I'm
the
on my
Dishes.
TV.
yeah. I actually like
love
those
John Hamm,
commercials.
though. He's
They're
handsome.
yeah, I like
they're
John
pretty
Hamm.
funny.
They're pretty
He
funny.
is. He is.
Man Rocket. Yeah, those are good commercials actually.
Sous
Those are
Chef,
well
whatever
done.
the hell that is.
Guy's got a huge
Yeah,
schlong.
yeah, yeah. All the Canadian those are like well done ads for sure. They're pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Guy loves hockey too.
Yeah.
The most annoying ads right now are the Superstore ones at,
No,
at movies.
whoever runs Subway's ad campaigns
Which
should
one?
be put in jail
don't-
alongside their fucking pedophile spokesman
Jared.
because they're both equally terrible people.
What? So
The
wait,
Superstore shopping like a mother ones. Are
Oh, yeah,
the
those are
most
kinda-
annoying.
Like a
fucking-
those are
Fuck.
kind of
a
lame.
Mother.
I
Those
think
are
the one
so
chick
lame.
who's pregnant who says like mother, I think she was in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, if I'm not mistaken. So, but anyways,
She's very
her
creepy.
career's
She's gone
going
uphill
well.
from there.
But-
then.
Ah,
yeah,
Shit.
No,
good
the
movie
Superstore-
by the way.
Subway commercials.
Yeah, where are the Subway
Yeah,
ones?
what is this?
All of them. Just go look.
I
I just
don't
haven't
want-
seen a Subway
yeah, I haven't
commercial in a
seen
long
them.
time.
They're just
They got a really annoying Christmas jingle one right now.
Oh,
oh really? Yeah. Well,
Please no.
Their radio ads are worse than their television ads somehow.
Don't listen to the radio.
no.
Don't watch television. I haven't seen an ad in a long time.
Yeah, I don't see a
actually.
lot of TV commercials, minus when I watch like Oiler games or whatever.
Yeah.
Bring back freaking Dubnik doing ads for whenever that oil
Really
comes.
fucking- yeah.
Oh.
He's wearing his fucking goalie pads on the job site.
Yeah.
That's not PPE. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, those were good.
No.
Quick
Yes.
like a shot.
Nice try, no goal off.
Je suis petit or whatever.
The best of McDonald's
Those are
commercials.
Those are
great,
good.
man.
Those are
Those
good.
are great.
Yeah. Oh,
You're
you're
getting
good.
there,
Okay,
Itchy?
carry on. Ignore that. Yeah, those were good. What were? Man, there were some other good ones. I feel like.
Actually, that Bel Air, is it a Bel Air commercial? The one with the fucking walrus in goal. Have you seen those? There's
No.
No.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember
Yeah,
if it was
it's an
Bel Air or
insurance.
not.
It's an
Insurance
insurance
company?
company, and it's
Yeah.
like something about a walrus in goal, and it's pretty fucking funny. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Would recommend.
I'm trying to think. I actually saw a really funny ad the other day that I like laughed out loud at, and was like, that was good. But now I don't remember.
The new
so.
CCM ones are last year's with McDavid are actually good, and from what I've heard about working with McDavid on like commercials, it's surprising. Whoever works with CCM to get him to be a little bit funny is really good at whatever they're doing.
Is it the ones where he's like has like glasses and an
Yeah,
umbrella in
the
his drink and
piano
stuff?
one.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Give it a couple of years, he'll come out of his shell.
You know what's
People
the
will see that
greatest?
he is actually really funny.
The best are car dealership ads where they get Oilers to do ad
Yeah.
reads. Oh God, and they're sort of like they just have the most shitty, boring voices, and I feel like they
I'm Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Hey, I'm
If you
Ryan-
haven't
and, like, there's no
noticed,
cadence.
and come down to City Ford
to
and check out
St.
the
Albert
brand new
Dodge on the trail,
F-150s.
and
That was like for Spitting Chiclets, where Biz does the ad reads for CCM or
Oh my
whatever.
God.
He like pulls out his phone and he's like, ahem.
He's been doing the same CBD ad for like the last 9 months, and he's just finally figured it out
Yeah.
where he can say it with a little
He
bit
was
of flow.
Come down to Southgate Chev, where we have the new Chevy Equinox.
I feel like those ads they do it on one take, and they're like,
Yeah, good guy.
enough.
See you later, man."
You're a busy guy. You
fuck
got,
it.
you got to get out of here.
Equinacia.
Everybody understand that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. We're good.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bit like
Taurine.
I like Spittin' Chiclets and Biz Nasty and stuff. He's hilarious, but he was for sure that kid where it was like, let's go around the room and read each read a paragraph in like
And he just
elementary
keeps
school.
fucking moving chairs so it never gets to him.
Yeah, but it gets to the one kid, and you're like, fuck. Because
Somebody,
Today, Junior.
yeah,
somebody
honestly.
help this kid read already. I don't have all day.
I hated those. Talk about-
cat.
Talk about filling time as a teacher, where it's like, well, I have an hour and a half to kill. All right, kids,
Where's
take
the
turns reading this
Where's
book.
the stutters?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Timmy, can you read paragraph 3?
Yeah. You know what I know?
No, what's worse though is
Spencer's even laughing at that fucking kid. And that kid can't
is the worst
caught
when
up
you're
in
an
the world.
adult and you go on a VidCon with a giant corporate company and there's 50 people and 10 of them can't read and then another 20 can't fucking stay awake. I had one guy literally fall asleep and snore into his mic. He just would do
That's
one
why
of
you always got a mic. Yeah.
Adam and I were reading green text to each other last night. There were some pretty good ones, but it was pretty painful. Same thing.
Yeah. You know what always bugged me was kids who would add an extra the or something. You know, they would kind of add little filler words.
Yeah.
But it wasn't saying likes or ums. It was an extra the or an or whatever. Mm-hmm. That pissed me off.
Today, Junior.
I'm trying to go to Booby Christmas.
What is it?
Oh, no.
Christmas?
But the Wi-Fi's too slow.
You might have.
No, I put it on LTE. I don't want to give Greggy a virus.
There's no
I
viruses.
don't think you know how internet works.
No, I'm just kidding. I did you see that?
Hang up the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that? It's an
Everybody's seen
advent
that.
calendar.
Yeah.
It's great.
Welcome to
Pubes.
Welcome to 2014.
Yeah,
Jesus fucking
Thanks,
seriously.
Christ.
man.
Yeah, you've never seen that before?
No, I didn't. I
Oh.
just found it.
I actually forgot about that until you sent it the other day.
Eric actually sent it. And I was like, thanks, Eric.
And maybe, age of equality, I'm sure there's a penis-y Christmas calendar.
The old
Probably
cock
not.
vent calendar. Yeah.
Cockvent, there you go. Yeah.
If there isn't,
Imagine
I mean, a
li-
cock
Chuck
vent
knows
is
it
something
comes.
completely
Imagine-
different, though.
Imagine living in a world where girls want to see our boners. That's a world I want to live in.
Well, I get this new thing where I tuck it up into my waistband. I almost blew a load into my belly button the other day.
It hides it, and it feels great.
Your nipples just look like little baby toes.
I catch a glimpse of those warlocks. I think she looked bare before.
There's a green text about some guy fucking a Gatorade bottle yesterday.
Wow, fuck! I used to be sloppy in that thing. It's way too big of an opening. You could use a Powerade bottle.
Go on.
And he was just like, put in my limp dick into the Gatorade bottle. It gets hard, and I can't take the bottle off. Run around the room or something. It was like, for 10 minutes this happened. Blew a huge load into the fucking Gatorade bottle.
It's a good thing it was one of the 1 liter ones.
Yeah. Would rate 7 out of 10. Would do again.
Oh man, the 4chan is a special corner of the internet.
It's hilarious.
It's good. It's
Never
hilarious.
changed. I didn't realize 4chan, like the subreddit, is still alive and well.
Oh yeah.
The subreddit on
Yeah, like
the 4chan subreddit.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
because
everything's
not
getting
banned.
yeah, because everything's getting like quarantined these days. And
Oh, I know.
that one's still alive. So
All the sports streams are no longer on Reddit anymore. They've all had to move to like outside sources.
Oh, R.I.P.
They just have links now.
like even the F1. That's the only way I watch
Most of
F1.
them, like NFL, the only one
Who
that's
the
still
fuck
on there.
watches F1? But you don't watch movies or
People
TV
that try and be
shows.
smarter than other people. He's like, I'm sophisticated. I watch
Yeah.
racing cars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this guy drive around because his car's got a Rolex out on it.
Wow, turning left for 2
Hugo.
hours.
That's
Hey, they go
NASCAR.
left and right.
Yeah, they go both ways, bro.
What if we had racing where we turn left and right?
Don't be crazy.
You stop
God
that.
damn it, it's not possible.
That would take too long. I got a
I'm
date
on
with
fire.
my cousin later.
I'm on fire.
See, F1
Help
is
me,
more,
Oprah
like,
Winfrey.
European centric.
Help
so,
me,
like,
Jewish
yeah.
God.
You look at their ads, it's like, ooh, Rolex, ooh, Peugeot.
Yeah,
There's better crashes in F1 though. Those are more enjoyable to watch.
that's true.
Yeah,
They fly nicer. They're like discs.
I just don't get it. Like, I don't want to watch people drive for like 3 hours. If I did that, I'd just drive to Calgary. You'd see people driving. But you
Yeah.
actually get to do something too.
It is one
Just
long
sitting there.
straightaway.
It's like a big
Just
drag
sitting
race.
There,
Yeah.
You're just watching these cars fucking do laps around each other.
There's some strategy. They
I get it that
they
there's
change
strategy, like,
tires and
is-
stuff, you
yeah.
know.
So do I. I got my tires changed once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Once.
So did I 3 years ago. All
It's like-
seasons.
I just don't get it. I never
So,
understood race cars.
Bringing it back to the Christmas episode. Bringing it back, where will you guys be? Do you guys have any like Christmas traditions, family traditions?
Not really, especially with my family. We used to, but now with my family schedule and
Yeah.
some people
You guys
get
just
to-
freestyle, like you don't have
Yeah.
a set thing
I think
every
we're
year.
just doing like
I just
Christmas
free
Eve.
base.
What?
What?
Next question. Yeah, no, nothing for me.
Yeah, just Christmas Eve.
Cool, nice.
Chill at home.
I like peace and quiet.
Chris,
Fair,
Chris
fair.
and Emma are gone, so and my mom works on Christmas Day, so we don't get to do Christmas Day shit this year.
Oh, well that sucks.
It's okay.
You can walk my dog.
No thanks. I have 2 dogs on my own to walk. If you want to drop them off,
You guys also live
literally
so far
opposite
from
ends
each
of
other.
this. Yeah,
We literally live in different cities
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
North Edmonton
versus Nisku.
versus Nisku. Yes.
hey,
North
we're inside the
Edmonton.
new annexed area.
King in the north. North Edmonton's being annexed. King in the north. Hey, is the Christmas Eve Classic still going on this year? Any idea? Separate question.
Yeah, it usually goes every year.
Yeah.
It just depends on.
Do you go?
Who goes?
I might go. I'll be in the West End anyways.
Do they still do Laurier, or do they?
No,
they
it's
move
Crestwood.
Yeah, it's always Crestwood.
It was at what was the one
They
you
tried to do Laurier
Laurier.
1 year.
We did Laurier once, but the one house is way too close to the rink.
Oh yeah. Those weren't even the people that complained, was my understanding, or was it?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Crestwood's always open.
Crestwood's good.
People there don't give a shit.
Oh yeah.
It's nice.
It's great.
What's the best ODR in Edmonton these days?
The one by my house.
Yeah, at his house.
It is really nice, but
has
It's
Zamboni.
unreal. Yeah.
Nice.
I
My buddy
mean,
puts in a lot
Laurier
of
is
work.
still fairly good.
What's the one that was by off 87th and
Laurier.
no.
Oh,
That's-
Stratford.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
that
a
one
good
The
Yeah,
guy
was
who
nice.
runs that one's fucking
Yeah, the
weird
rink
as
guy's a
shit, though.
dickhead.
Oh.
See, I like it when it's like young people who run it because they just don't give a shit. But when it's old guys who are dickheads,
And they want $5 just for you
Yeah.
to go skate for an hour.
yeah, and like no one goes to those. I actually like to go, and then I like Crestwood because there's usually people there, so you can actually have a game. I don't like just shooting around. That gets kind of boring. I'd
Do they
rather
still
have
have
a bit of a
skate
game.
tags and stuff?
Yeah.
It's still a thing, but yeah.
Is it?
I haven't gotten one in like 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the purpose of those were.
Well, it's so
To
you
prove
like
that-
pay
to prove
for
that
it.
you paid your community.
There's
league
always that
dues.
one nerd who's
yeah, but,
wearing
like,
a fucking
they're-
skate tag on their skate,
Yeah, but
playing fucking hockey.
There's the kid at Crestwood that always asks me. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it next time. And he's like, okay, sounds good. I don't know. I got bone to pick with Enos moving out of Chappelle. Now we don't get that free access to Chappelle's rink.
Oh shit!
Is that
now
one
you're gonna
nice?
have to drive to the north side.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a full size Zamboni over there, like a full like
Oh, really?
Zamboni.
Do a lot of people
Ooh.
go to that one though? I don't know.
No, it's like
Yeah.
a private one, kind of.
Well, yeah.
Well, you have your
you can still
HOA.
go to
It's
it.
just people
but
who live
you have
there,
to pay.
right? So,
You have to pay, or you have to go with somebody that lives there.
right. I was wondering.
They
how
should make the Summerside Lake a whole skating rink.
yeah.
They have a big rink on that one though.
Do they?
Yeah,
I was
they
pretty
clear
sure
a
they
big
do.
rink on
yeah,
there. It's
I was
like they
pretty
do
sure
too.
Yeah.
Yes.
But again, same thing. You need the HOA card or whatever. So
Yeah, I pay $7,000 a year for HOA. Better get access to that lake.
But
I'm kidding.
okay. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like
None of the
that would
communities
actually
on
be
the
fun though to do it like outdoors like that, where it's like on a lake, but you're not in the mountains
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Or
But the mountains
Far.
are cool.
yeah, the mountains are cool, but you have to drive. So
Far.
Yeah, you gotta drive. Yeah. So far.
I have to get my hockey gear from my parents' house this weekend because I keep leaving it there, and I don't get to go
you were
skating.
supposed to do that
Last
last
weekend,
week.
I didn't. Tomorrow. It's
Oh, you know,
tomorrow
time.
activity.
time flies. So
We got a tomorrow guy. Yeah, I'll get on that tomorrow.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
guys.
Story of my life.
Tomorrow, guys are the best.
oh yeah. Well, on that cheery note, I believe we're a little over time. So, but
Sweet.
Do
Yeah.
we get time and a half for that?
no, sorry. We didn't hit 44 hours on the week.
Where's
yet,
my
so.
per diem?
We got
It was
coffee.
the coffee.
Damn it.
Okay.
There's McDonald's too. Actually, it's better than Starbucks coffee.
Yeah, McDonald's. I was gonna say Actually, when you asked where I was getting this coffee from, I was thinking about Starbucks, but I knew you would have made fun of me, so I changed it.
Shout
to
out.
McDonald's.
No, I just wanted to know.
Oh,
where
okay.
from.
Yeah.
Shout
so
out.
Dick.
Shout outs. Alrighty. Well, thanks for coming, boys. It's always fun.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hoes.
Merry Christmas from the people in the world who aren't real estate agents. Thank you.
Good spot to end it.